Today we're going to be speedrunning our 41st black border, and I thought a fun map to do would be Covered Garden. It is an intermediate map, and multiple people are actually asking about it in the comments because they're having troubles with it, and I have to guess it's because of the mechanic of the map. Once you place a tower, you can't always click on it, because if it is covered by that canopy, you can't touch it. Now, it's an odd concept, but I think we're going to roll through it pretty quickly, and we're actually going to be using Quincy. I rarely use Quincy because you have Sada, but then I figured for this one, it'd actually be really good because he does pop camo, he can pop lead once he's upgraded, and he's just a good hero, and his level 10 ability is very great for things like 76 and 78 if you're having troubles. Now, I don't have much of a game plan going in besides place when I can and place as many things that will attack the front of the map as I can, since we are trying to go as fast as possible. But we can talk more about strategy once we dive in. So I'm going to start that timer, hit play, and then I'm going to put Quincy right here. And I feel like that's a really good spot. And then we can put our free dart monkey up here to make it even quicker in the beginning. Now, once this slides down over Quincy, we can no longer quick him. Click the Quincy, because you can place a tower for like instance here, but then once you do, you can't upgrade it anymore. It's gone. Until, I guess, would that be what, 4 rounds later, right? And so now we have to think about what's going to be the best thing to attack early on. But then what I'm kind of thinking about too is what if we just keep everything outside? If we can place a dart monkey here, and then we can place, well, I think we can place a lot of things here actually. So it might be more beneficial to not even worry about these panels until the harder game modes, and then just put things like tax right up front and just keep these things behind the lines to where we never even see the color red or hopefully the color blue, and we just go through it as quickly as possible. But I do think that having Quincy back there is a good spot, and I'm going to sell this one. I was just trying to prove my point that you can't upgrade once you click on it, which is a very odd concept. And even though it's pretty simple, like it goes the same direction over and over and over, right? It just goes here, 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 here. I still forget. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's round 28. I don't have any lead because I didn't plan ahead. So luckily we do have our camo, we do have our lead, and now we can just kind of focus on attacking things up front. Now what is kind of cool is you can place like a sniper here, and it covers most of the track except for this flower bed, because apparently the flower bed is higher. And then what's really cool is towers like the plane and the helicopter actually do not have any sight problems, which is kind of weird. So technically the helicopter is just hitting its head on here, but it doesn't matter. So maybe it's just like the highest covered canopy you've ever seen in your entire life, or the helicopter is a lot smaller than we thought in the previous times. So I think what we'll do is just kind of rely on the helicopter for most of this stuff. And the fact that you can place it on the outside, kind of cheap in my opinion, because it kind of makes this an easy map. So if you didn't know you could do that, well, that should make your times 10 times easier right off the go. Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't getting like a million comments about Covered Gardens. I'm sure a lot of you have already figured it out, but I had some people struggling with it in the comments, and they're just having troubles trying to beat it. And I could see why. I had a little bit of struggle when I practiced it on chimps and then half cash, of course, because like I said, your whole run can go down the drain if you place a tower on the wrong round. So like, let's say it's about to be round 98, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a Spectre over here because it's the only spot I have left. And then 98 comes by and you don't have the Spectre because you have to wait for it to come back around again. Things like that can totally just dampen your day. But honestly, just having a helicopter and then placing a village right here, and then camoing the helicopter just makes it even easier. And now we have a helicopter that can pop camo and lead. And as you know, the helicopter is super strong, and it's really not that hard to get to Apache Dart ship before like round 52, 53. And then it's not that difficult to get to the 48,000 for the Apache Prime on the harder modes before you need it in like the mid 80s and such. So I really like the helicopter. I think it's great. And this is a fun map to use it on, because we don't want to sit here and worry about, oh my gosh, can we upgrade in time? Oh my gosh, where should we put these towers? So it'd be so much simpler just to rock this guy and get it out of the way. And what's really cool is this side here. Before I even looked into this map for running it for a black border, I had no idea you could place everything on the side. And if I did, I totally forgot about it. I think I played this map like once, maybe twice when it first came out. And then I just never touched it again, because I kind of lose myself in the mechanics of these maps. Like for instance, geared. I do not like geared. I'm not a big fan of this map, and I'm not a big fan of Glacial Trail, just because it's already hard enough to come up with crazy strategies when you're playing, and then to come up with like those on top of having some weird mechanic, it's like, oh my gosh, you're just stressing me out. I don't need this stress. It's supposed to be a fun game. But as you can see, it's super easy with the helicopter. We took that thing down. We go home, and I think we just hit once, right? Intermediate, Cover Garden, perfect. This is gonna be a actually very quick run. And for primary only, same thing. I guess we just keep placing Quincy here as long as we can. Well, actually, how long can we do that for? This is round 1. So this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 will be up here for like chimps. And then what does medium start on? 3? So 1, 2, 3 right here. Oh yeah, right here. It's already open. Okay, so I'm just gonna use Quincy's ability just to keep moving this through, and then I'm thinking the fastest way to get this done would just be, well, I think a crossbow, but I don't know why I put my free dart monkey there. I don't know, it's fine right there actually, and now we can just keep this rolling. Now our last map that we got our 40th black border on was Luminous Cove, the newest map to Bloons TD6 along with the Monkey Towers. And we did the best that we could, and I don't think we lost more than like early on a chimps run, so it wasn't even that slow. We went as fast as we could, but that map was just a tougher one, so it put us in 26th place. So today I'm gonna feel good about it because this is an intermediate map, Luminous Cove is an intermediate map, but this one we can kind of just burn through and get through really fast just because of the way it's set up and the fact that we can put everything right here. On Luminous Cove, we had those top spots and that's where the map started. So our fastest round was on reverse when it started at the bottom where we could place everybody. So today, a lot quicker. I see us in the top 10 for sure, just because I can mass produce monkeys up here and destroy the beginning of the entrance. The other map I was contemplating on doing besides Covered Gardens today was actually Sanctuary, which is an expert map, and it's pretty tough. And what's kind of crazy is we're getting into the harder maps, guys. And by that, I mean, well, they're harder maps, but on top of that, the strategies are just inconsistent. And that's why I used to do a lot of chimp strategies. And that was like my whole channel was just doing strategies and tutorials for everybody to use. And I would get to those harder maps and it would be so hard to replicate a strategy. Like it might be easy for you to get through it 1 or 2 times. You're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but try to do it 3, 4, 5 times. You will find problems. Like it's never the perfect thing every single time, even if you place your towers as best as you can. What do I want to do here though? I think we already have sharpshooter. So maybe a second sharpshooter, because we're not going to have any camo lead. So we have all our camos covered. We have our lead covered. I think this is actually good. We could just put as many sharpshooters as we can. It'll be super simple. But I had this really cool strategy on Sanctuary regarding the bottom path sniper, because he could sit at the bottom and attack everything. And then I had a Spirit of the Forest. And then I even used the bottom path Mermonkey because that thing's a destroyer of worlds. And I no joke did it 5 times in a row, and then on the 6th time it lost, and I'm like, what's going on? And so then I'd change something up, and then it would get to round 52 and lose, and I'd be like, okay, so I'll use an ability on 52, and then 54 would lose, and you're like, okay, what is going on? And so I'm kind of thinking of like, how are we going to get through these harder ones as fast as we can, because these RNG aspects of the game are going to actually start shining through a lot. So we can do the strategy the best we can, and we might just have problems. So our 2.5 hour run on an expert map might turn into a 4-hour run, which is why so far I've only done Infernal and Glacial Trail, because Glacial Trail was fresh in my mind. It was a new map at the time, and Infernal, I've beaten it so many times, and it's really not that difficult. I think it's just an expert map because of the way the map's set up, but it's not that hard. It's like Dark Castle. So let me know below what maps you guys would like to see next. I think that's a fun way of doing this, just because we're getting to those points where it's going to take a lot longer to work on these harder ones, so we can have a good basis coming in. So let me know below. If you want me to finish off the beginners, finish off the intermediates, kind of bounce around like we're doing, or do you have a particular map in mind? Sanctuary will be mine soon though. I am going to attack Sanctuary and we're going to make sure it wins. I was so close to it, so close. But then I was like, okay, we got to 12 hours is the max amount of time I can spend on this map. We got to get something together here. So that's where Covered Garden stepped in. But we're doing pretty good so far on this one. Oh, intermediate. See, already messing up. Too much in my own head. For this one, we're just gonna keep it super simple. We're gonna put a dart monkey right here and call it a day. And I hope he does not have any problems. If he lets anything through, that could be super sad, like super sad. But I don't think I can place anything here, right? No. So he should be fine. Imagine our first loss on Deflation because I couldn't place that here. Maybe I should have like sacrificed the first couple of rounds with a dart and then put him back here, and then we'll have a guarantee. But he should, with this little bend here, be able to take down everything, even a BFB. And worst case scenario, we can sell, rebuy at least a sharpshooter over here to clean up. So it took till round 57, but he did let something slip, which is kind of embarrassing. And he's just gotten a recent buff in the last update, 44, I believe, where I think his crits are stronger or more crits, whatever it has to do is something with crits. And I'm kind of bummed, but that didn't really stall too much time. It looked like that round was long enough that it allowed the Blues to get there. Just if we have any problems on 59 will be easy. I guess I'm worried about 60. We might have to sell and buy like another one down here, or shoot, what could we buy? Maybe like a sub? No. We have to think about this one. Let's just see if it does it. Okay, so that's pretty bad. So we'll sell it, and then we'll buy this one right here just to clean it up, the mess. Okay, and we'll speed that up, clean it up. Okay, so we lost a couple of lives. We could have just let that probably roll through, but you never know. Don't want to take the risk. So there's our poopy brown border. We're on to medium, standard. Where can we place Quincy? Oh, perfect, right here. That's the best spot for Quincy. Still on round 1. Okay, I guess I'm mistaken. Is it just like regular hard mode that bounces up to 4? One of them goes to 4, I thought. So we'll put you here, help out a little bit. And I guess we'll just put him on strong. It's not like he's gonna solo, so he might as well like help out by breaking these things down so Quincy doesn't have a problem. Now, another strategy I kind of want to work on is having a sub right here. I think that's a really good plan as well. But since we're only on medium, I don't think we need to waste the time. We might as well just go fast and put like a flame right here. But if we have a sub in this little spot, it not only helps us in the beginning, but once we get advanced intel, it can see all of this, making this front side like our main track. And then I think it can see this way too. We'll have to look into that. I really do think we have the potential to have a very fast time with this map. Look what I can do by just putting everybody up front. This is right when I decided to talk is when things start to slip through. But until this point, we've had no problems. And I was purposely letting the round 24 camo go through because Quincy can attack it and beat it before the rest of the round ends. So it's not like we lost even a fraction of a second there. There we just did. But as I'm just trying to get to... I think I'm trying to get to overdrive first. Once we get that, we're in a very, very clean spot, but I just want to make sure all our leads are covered and this guy didn't pull the rug up on the fire and then we lose to a lead. So basically I need overdrive and then I would like monkey sense on this guy before 33 and he'll handle hopefully most of the camos. But here we go. Oh, perfect. That is beautiful. There's our monkey sense. So now we have everything covered unless again, he pulls the rug on 33. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like if you're a matador, you know how you just pull the little red cape up before the bull comes running? That's what this guy does. Every single time there's a tough bloon coming at him, he just leaves the field. And it's so upsetting. It makes me cry. Now I'm gonna get this one up there. Okay, do it. Okay, there you go. You're not bad, not bad. Now, for whatever reason, I thought we were ending on round 40. I wasn't used to medium yet. So I think what I'll do is I'll get Dragon's Breath and that can pop now everything except for purples. He's weak to purples. He's a joke to purples. But we can take regular purples with him, just not camo purples. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna save up a good chunk of money and then buy a top path and brittle. And the reason why we're gonna save up money first is because if I buy it now, it'll just freeze everything and slow the round down because he can't attack anything if it's frozen until it's embrittled. So we're gonna have to wait a minute. But I think we could even take down the Moab like pretty easy with what we have here. And then, oh my gosh, it didn't even go to Quincy. That was sick. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then we'll put you there. And now we have an embrittle. Oh, perfect. I'm loving this. Dude, we're not even seeing bloons. We do have the definite potential just to wreck this entire game mode. Now I'm thinking too, oh, I already went with the middle path. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say we could shimmer. It wouldn't be as fast to react for the tack, but what it could do is we can go down to the 4th tier and then get the cool little dead bloons and then nothing can walk through us because he would pop everything open. He would clean it up with that. But I think this is just as powerful. These poor Moabs don't even stand a chance. I barely saw the tip of that first one on round 50. Let's see if we can see the second one because it does depend on when the alchemist brews on this guy. But yeah, that was even less. Oh my goodness. And now with Summon Phoenix, I can use the ability if things get too far because I don't think he's covered, right? He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, he can fly completely under the radar. Awesome. And then not only that, this guy gets like triple the flames or double the flames. So he's even stronger now. All around greatness. I did get a sharpshooter and a top path primary training for this guy. So it's like, do I want this one or this one? I mean, they're roughly the same price. I guess we'll just see when we get there, but this is probably just the best overall. We saw it destroy everything on deflation. So it should be able to take this down no problem, especially with his buddies here. But with only 5 rounds left, I don't think we're gonna be able to get either. So what should we do just to kind of like make this even better? Well, duh, we've already decided we're gonna get helicopters and just make everything crazy. I mean, we should just get as many as we can fit because they're super strong and they keep us like, yeah, right there. This is awesome. Because to be completely honest, to place anything in there besides a hero just kind of makes me nervous because it's like, what if I need it and I mess up the entire run because of that? For that one, we'll just use the Phoenix and barely even saw the BFB. This is turning out awesome. I'm very happy. I hope we don't mess it up with something stupid. There's military only. That could be a problem right there. And still, again, Quincy is a good safe spot. He can hit up there even. I love it. But watch this. It even bounces you off. Like once you're on, yeah, just you can't even click on it after that. It's kind of crazy. And then I'll just get this one for now and put him on strong just in case. And that'll be like a little backup. I'll totally forget about it. Now I think we're gonna have to do what I was talking about. I think we're gonna have to use my sub until I can get the other guy, which is kind of a bummer, but it'll work. This might be our slowest one, unfortunately. Now I keep going back and forth in my head that I should have gone with Sada because honestly I could have placed her up here in the front and then just had her chop away and then had a sniper and we would have been fine. But then I keep thinking too, that the reason I went with Quincy is mainly for chimps mode, because I did try placing Sada in these spot here and this spot here, and she could not carry on her own as long as she can on a normal map. It's just not the best range. It's like just right out of it, right? But then I realized that Quincy could actually carry his own long enough on chimps to get me to where I needed to go. Plus I think he's a little bit cheaper. So I think this will be a good range right here, and then put it on camo. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we got a sub with some extra range. Once I get it to airburst starts, we're in a really good spot. I just need to worry about, well, no, he has camo. We're good on camo. We're good on everything. But very rare instances where I would choose Quincy, preferably over Sada. But I also want to go with Quincy too, because I like to vary things up for you guys. Because we could obviously go Sada into a druid, into pretty much any other tower in the game, and we would be fine on most of these things. But okay, do we have camo? We do. Okay, so I'm gonna grab you for triple guns. I'm trying to think too while I'm trying to talk. But yes, we could keep this thing very stale, and every single map, every single game mode, we could just use Sada and a druid and get us through 90% of it, and then we can just put any tower we want down and just win over and over and over. But I like to change things up. So it is fun to use Quincy. I think he's a great hero. Everybody starts off with him. Okay, we need lead. That's what we needed. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna get shrapnel shot on that one. So now lead should not be a problem. I keep thinking I'm gonna alk this guy, but we don't have alk. So I think another solid choice would be to place him outside of that garbage, and we'll get bigger blasts, faster. There we go. And again, Quincy just has an amazing level 10. I love his level 10, and he helps on round 40, because like Etienne, you know, Etienne, you'll use him, and then sometimes on 40, just not good enough with his little drones, depending on where you have him placed. But this guy does get strong enough attacks that his first ability is really good and can help you pretty much knock out the Moab and then clean up with whatever you got on the field. So Quincy's amazing. I love Quincy. I'll never not like Quincy, but he does always miss. He always likes to talk about how you can never miss my bow or whatever the heck he says, but he does miss a lot. Now I don't know what to do. Oh, I guess, yeah, actually I do. I know what to do. So I think we're just gonna have to do it the easy way and get pursuit. And then we're just gonna go with the middle path. It's not as good, not as strong, but it does have camo. He will pop lead, so we'll have everything covered. Might not be as fast as going with the bottom path, but again, we have a sub right here to help out. And why didn't I put the helicopter right there? Because it's gonna have extra range and camo more than this guy does. I don't know, don't ask me. I just get in the habits of doing the same thing over and over and over, so that's why it's right there, because that's like my brain spot, is to keep putting it there. First Moab, and we took it down relatively quickly. I'm okay with that. So what I'm thinking here is I'm gonna sell everything. So 2,600, 2,500. So that's $5,000, $6,000, and I need 19. So at $13,000, I'm gonna sell everybody and then just buy this one. I think that'll speed it up a lot. But if it's not timed properly, or it's just bad timing all around, we can't sell this one, which will stall us up and might make us slow down more than we want to. Plus, is the Apache middle path even good? Is it gonna be like way slower than just doing what we're doing and maybe getting another sub over here and have 2 to upgrade? So here's our dilemma. We need a whole nother round, and it's gonna be round 49. We're gonna have to sell everything at the right time to make sure we can buy this guy before the ceramics completely destroy us. But it should be fine. I'm not slowing down though. So we're gonna go, come on. Let's end this round. I'm ready. Okay, click, sell, boom, Apache. Okay, and we still had a lot of money. I probably didn't even need to sell half of that stuff, but it's okay. And then I think to just kind of just be mean about it, what if we just get one of these and just go like that? It's not the best spot for it, but imagine just attacking everything it walks into in the beginning. Ooh, not as good as I thought it would be. I really thought it would help more. Like, we're not talking terrible here, but I have an Apache and a sniper. Like, yeah, I guess it's right here. It's before it even hits under the covered part, so that's not terrible. You know, it'd be a cool Easter egg if you could take the mortar and just target it like over here somewhere, and then that would allow you to break the glass and then you wouldn't have to do anything about it. Or if you got like a crazy 5th tier like Poppin', wouldn't that be pretty cool? But I think I'm just gonna go with the middle artillery battery. I can't say that word, saved my life. And then that'll keep us keep everything kind of gravy, and then maybe put this guy on strong. He'll be our cleanup. Middle path helicopter, just gross though, right? And then shouldn't Quincy's second arrows technically not work on this map? Because yeah, how are they going through the covered garden part? That makes absolutely no sense, but I'm not gonna judge it. It works for us. And now we're on Apopalypse. What are we gonna do about reverse? I just realized that. Okay, start with Quincy. Where can we start with him? Right here. Okay, it's still round 1. Okay, not big deal. And then we'll place you on strong. And then I actually am gonna be going for a druid early on because I need it. I need it. And the reason why is because the regrows are gonna take us out eventually. And I know for a fact I'm gonna have some tower over here to clean up, and then I'm not gonna remember the timing of it, and then we won't have it to upgrade, and then we'll lose to like a big flux of regrow balloons, and I don't want that to happen. So we're just gonna go Druid of the Jungle to make our early game a lot easier. But I still can't believe the change they made to Apopalypse. If this was the old one where you didn't get any end of the round money and you only got money for pops and for banana farms, this would be such a game changer. Like a lot of our times I feel like are faster because Apopalypse is 10 times easier. We're talking 10 times easier because I would lose so much on Apopalypse because you just were broke. So me saving up 1050 for Druid of the Jungle, you're talking around 15, 16 once you've already lost compared to easily on round 10. So can't believe they did that. It's awesome. But now I feel like the other ones weren't as valid. But now with this setup, we have all of our leads covered, a big basis of balloons covered. Quincy's in the back here, and then by the time it gets to round 24, he'll be able to pop camos. I don't think he can yet. And then we just have to worry about, honestly, at this point, I could just maybe get like a crossbow to keep it even held behind the line even more, or just get a farm and have us start making that money earlier so we can end it with something like an Apache. Because look, I don't see any balloons, so this is totally fine. I'm happy. But you know how it goes. As soon as I get my 1125, that's when the balloon's going to start slipping through to Quincy, so we'll see. I stand corrected. I have a farm and nothing's gone past. And what I'm actually kind of finding odd is that when we normally do this with the Druid, does this map have a longer entrance? Is the balloons somewhere like over on the side that we just can't see? Because it feels like I haven't seen really any balloons, and normally even with the Druid, some would slip by. And I think he was recently nerfed, right? Because now there's a time limit on his brambles. It's not like immediately, it's like every 2.5 seconds. So explain to me below. I could be wrong and he could actually be buffed and be even better than he was, which would just be complete insanity. But why am I not seeing any balloons at all? That's very odd to me. Okay, now all of a sudden I see all the balloons. So it was just starting on round 18. It got a little crazy, but I do want to go for this marketplace first. I think that's a smarter play because then we can just kind of speed through. And once round 40 gets here with that first Moab, you start seeing Moabs like every 5 seconds. So I think it'll be good to have something like an Apache if we can get there. But even so, just the regular 3rd tier Razor Rotors is so good against Moabs on such a long track like this. At least it'll keep us from losing. And remember, on Apopalypse, it doesn't matter if balloons get through because you're going straight to the next round. So if the one round could be sitting there taking 20 minutes to get by and we don't care about it because the next 3 rounds are already in our face. Oh, and I only need 990 because I didn't buy a military yet. That's so cheap. Oh my goodness. Come on, give it. Okay, so we'll put you here. And for now, we'll just lock in place because I don't want to mess with that. I'm lazy. Now, the only thing that can do damage to us right now is camo lead. Now, I believe Quincy can do every 7th shot is fine, so he can help us out with that. But we're definitely going to have to worry about that pretty soon here. So I am going to get Razor Rotors and I am going to get a village. I honestly don't believe how non-existent the gimmicks of this map become once you can get something good on the side, like a Druid or a helicopter. Because once you have a jacked up helicopter, who is jacked, by the way, because he can just do everything. He can pop camo, leads, purples, the whole shebang. All you just need to do is give him a camo village and he's unstoppable. But once you get him on the side, nothing in the middle matters. You don't need it to even think about it ever again. It is kind of making me feel claustrophobic having to place everything over here. I really don't like that. I just feel it's very cluttered, and some of you might be weird like me, but I just get this odd feeling. And then when I can't click my tower, I get even more odd about it. And this map actually bugs me. It makes me a little cringy. So not a fan, and nothing against its design or anything. Just, the mechanics of it just, it makes me feel weird. But it just becomes a complete non-existent problem in an easy map. It actually just becomes beginner once you figure out how you're going to get there. Chimps, Impoppable, maybe we'll have some struggle. Maybe alternate balloon rounds. I can see that being an issue, especially using Quincy as our hero. But it's Wolf Quincy. He's the best. But once you get this figured out and at least a helicopter with some camo on it, there's really not much that can touch you because the Moabs can be self-taken out with him and a Quincy. Like super easy. Here's our first Moab, or about to be. How do we do? Well, actually, no, that's not true, huh? Because Moabs don't necessarily come out right at round 40 on Apopalypse. Now I'm kind of confused. Yeah, I still don't see one. Yeah, nothing at all. So I'm just saving up $15,000. I'm going to sell my farm and then just buy an Apache. Now I am kind of nervous about reverse because I think I can place this guy over there, but can I place my druids and stuff? No, you can't. It's only, oh my goodness. Okay, let's get on with this though. Let's figure this out first. Okay, now we're good. I'm actually going to buff him up too because I know we're not going to be getting the other one, the Apache. We don't have enough rounds for it. So I think this is strong enough just to take us to the end while I plan for reverse. So I think a ninja would fit, right? Yes, okay. So I think a ninja play will be good with our free dart monkey. And then can this guy see? Let's see when this map moves over. He can see this way to the right. Okay, not a big deal. I like it. And then bombs, no bombs. Glue? Yeah, we can fit glue. Okay. What about attack? Okay, attack too. So maybe just like attack and I think the sniper, honestly. I'm gonna go with the sniper until I can get to a helicopter. I'm over here frantic thinking about it. It's just reverse. It's like it's too big of a deal. I think the one I'm most afraid of, as always, is half cash. Because what are we gonna place and when are we gonna place it? Like, could you imagine you're coming to 59, you're like, okay, I just need to save up a little bit more for camo, and then boom, you just get wrecked by a bunch of camo leads because Quincy can't help you with those. Even with his second ability, he's totally a joke with it. Oh, I just shouldn't have hit that. I was trying to hit the first ability and I hit the escape. But we do have a bunch of money, so I don't see why I don't do this and just buy another one. Give this one camo so you can help out a little bit, and then probably sell you. Well, actually, what's better? Would it be better to have another Apache or a buffed up Apache? Did they lose some of their pizzazz over the years? Because they're not taking these down like I thought they would. Like, okay, that ended pretty quickly. But they usually like never let me even see a Moab, so it's kind of crazy to me. Now we're on reverse. And then should we just start with Quince or put him over here? Like, that's not good either way. Oh, dude, this is going to be bad. Quincy can't start off in the beginning, but this can actually. This can. Okay, maybe we can make this work. Oh, I should have bought one of a sniper. Now I have to wait a few rounds and we might lose a little bit of time here. Oh, no. Don't let anything go through. You're my guy. Okay, so we'll buy this one and buy that one. Dang it. Okay. No, they're still attacking. We didn't waste that much time at all. That's perfect. And then I'll get a sniper here, and that should be even better in case we have that problem again. So boom. Put it on strong just in case. And there. Oh my gosh, it's actually looking really good. The reason why I'm so jazzed is because I think we're actually going to get one of our best times. I'm really stoked about it so far. Sulphur Springs is in our top, well, in our top 10, we have 2 advanced and 2 intermediates, and then what's that leave? 6 regular ones, 6 beginners. So I would love to see another intermediate in the top 3, because then in our top 5, we'd have 2 intermediates. That would be awesome. So far, I'm really liking this, but I know that I cannot get to either of these without sacrificing like a few rounds here. So I think we're gonna go with this one first, and he's gonna help out. I'm gonna get to a bottom path if I can. There we go. And then maybe even one more in this round. No, definitely not in this round, but I am gonna get the 022. And that'll make sure that nothing really gets past this purple tree, or at least past this little arbor here. And then I need to worry about lead. So I think another, I might have to buy that first actually. So we'll buy another sniper here and put him on that one. Oh, we didn't put it on strong though. Oh, I didn't have time. Okay, I think we do have enough time for another round to come through here. And I need to get a upgrade too. So that one and that, oh, perfect, on strong. Oh, that's actually great. And then we even got that one. Okay, we are happy here. This is a good run so far. Now I just need like an overdrive or a sharpshooter before round 40, but that's super simple. So far, I'm really happy with this. This is a strong team. And now I got semi-automatic here. So our camo is completely covered. The only thing I'm having a little bit struggles with is lead, as you can see. And Alchemist does, oh, Alchemist fits. Well, then camo lead though. So how about this? We'll do this one. This will just make this guy just way too overpowered. So the Moab will be no problem. That was super simple. And then we'll alchemist these 2 buddies. And now we have like just a really good team, honestly. I mean, I'm really happy with this. We do need more though. So I'm guessing I can just save up to get this guy up all the way. And then what else would be good here though? Just not much fits. Like a bomb doesn't fit. Ice does, which is cool. I was also thinking like maybe a sub here getting to plutonium reactor, but we have our bloon popping covered. We just need more Moab class, but that's good right there. I haven't seen a bloon in a while, so I think we're doing what we need to do pretty well. What I'm finding odd though is we're already at 48 minutes and I don't have a split up or anything, but I do remember that 48 was when we would start on hard mode. And when we started on hard mode, that means we were setting a good pace. But why are we behind? I haven't seen bloons. Like, we're going as fast as we possibly can. We've made very little mistakes, and I think 1 bloon got through, but we were already attacking the rest of the round, so it only took this time to get there on another round. So very confused at what's going on here. I'm just gonna try to buff this one up. One with the crossbow, I figured that would just be super simple. And I'm wondering, does the bottom path Mermonkey, does it actually take longer to beat the map because you can't do like full attacks while it's spinning around? Because I used to worry about that with the Spirit of the Forest, that when he was actually doing his little vine things and ripping up the bloons, you couldn't attack, and it would just take longer than it would be just to like destroy the bloon. So is that happening with the Mermonkey? So you're actually stalling the rounds out, but that is reverse. We are done with it. We are on to hard mode on 49 minutes and 30 seconds. Not the worst, but not the best. There's our silver border. Go to hard standard. Where can our Quincy be placed? Up here, probably. Back here? Oh, that's so not good. That is so bad. What am I gonna do? Okay, I think what we can do here, so we can make all these rounds faster, because think about it, it's gonna keep happening over and over. We'll go with the ninja, and then we're still gonna get wrecked on round 4. Okay, it's not the worst time, not the worst. I think we should wait on Quincy, to be completely honest. He's great, but we don't really need him, so I think it'd be better to like buy a ninja with like at least 1 tier upgrade. And then to speed things up, I'm gonna put this guy out there again. I think he does help a lot in case there is like a stray bloon. You know, it'd be really good too if I wanted to utilize the actual areas in here. It would be like a spike factory right here, a top path, maybe 4th tier or 3rd tier actually, cheaper. And then just put that one right there, it'd be pretty cool. This isn't the worst. I have a 301 ninja and then a 023 dart here. And I want to get an alchemist. I just don't know if it's going to be absolutely worth it at this point. And I don't want to like, I don't want too much of a problem here. I'm thinking about just getting 1640 for my heli, but then we have the problem of not being able to pop lead with what we have here. So actually, no, that answers my question. Well, I can afford a heli. How about that? We'll do a heli. We'll place them on lock in place right here. And then we will grab an alchemist as soon as we can. That will cover the problems we're going to have on 28, if I can buy it. Can I please buy it? Okay, strong. 270. Okay, we're good, guys. Okay, not bad at all. I'm very happy with that. So now I think my smartest play would to get this guy to be helping out a little bit more and have him go on pursuit. I know as soon as you click pursuit, he like does worse because he's like dancing around going crazy, but at least we'll have something to help clean up if they get too far. Now I don't see how this isn't the fastest time. This is insane. We're keeping everything at the front and we're doing everything reactive. It's awesome. Now, if you didn't notice, I'm doing things a little bit differently than I normally would. We would already be farming like crazy and sacrificing some bloon pops here. But like I said, I do want to go for that top time. And this is as good a time as any to test my theory. I've always wondered, like, should I just build up a good defense in the beginning and then farm, which we do sometimes. Sometimes we're forced to do that depending on the map. Or is it better to farm early, sacrifice the earlier rounds, and then to have greatness at the end? But at the same time, like, we haven't seen many bloons, so this isn't the worst thing in the world. And then I think we can pretty much just kind of go through the whole 40s without any issues once we get this guy to raise our rotors, and then in which case we can probably get 2 bottom path marketplaces. Okay, that took way too long for that Moab, but again, we're not going to see one for another 9 rounds. So I got 1 farm, and then I want to bounce over to a sharpshooter just because I don't want to have any issues. And then I think I placed my helicopter in a bad spot because I want another farm, but then I want the village to hit both of these guys right here, which they could, but then I can't because now I can't place that there and I won't fit it there. So I guess I could just go with this one here. Okay, nope. Okay, we'll wait. Dang it, now I have to wait 4 rounds. So it's just kind of a bummer, but it's okay. And then if I need to sell it and it's in a bad spot, ugh. But oh well. We don't need like crazy farms on hard mode. Okay, so here's my marketplace. I was so worried about like getting my farm right that I think I missed this whole rotation on it. And then it doesn't matter anyway because it doesn't even reach the ninja. It's such a goofy thing. So I think what I'm gonna do here is let that be, and then we're gonna upgrade. Actually, just leave it right until 21,000. I think that's a smarter play. Yeah, we'll sacrifice a couple little Moab slips here, but that's really not. That didn't waste any time because the round hasn't ended. So there we go. We're still doing just fine. Now, the only problem could be camo. Well, that actually could be a problem, huh? Okay, it doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter. We'll get it later. And there's our camo. And before 57. I think 57 has some, maybe, if I'm wrong. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because we're covered on all bases now. Got our jungle drums. And then what I would like to do here is sell you, right? If that's how that works, to go the next one this way. I'm going to sell this one so I can buy this marketplace here. I'm going to actually buff this stronger stimulant up to make him a little stronger. I already have my village on this guy. So basically what I'm trying to do is get this one to now $28,000. And then I can sell this and I have an Apache Prime, and there's no chance anything's going to be getting past an Apache Prime on hard mode. And in the meantime, why not just add more stuff here? Make it even better. I just did some half-baked math and it looks like I can sell everything and then buy this guy. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now there's an Apache Prime. Do we really even have to worry about nothing? And then we can go back to having this one here. And then I do think a glue gunner is pretty good for this just because it makes him not be as, you know, all around the entire track. Dude, this is killing it. This guy's not even showing any bloons at all. His nose is staying outside of the screen, destroying everything, which is crazy. And I'm absolutely loving it. Like, should I just buff him up to make him even better? Like, just, I know it's not the best, but like at least for a second, I'll have a little even burst there. So like any BFBs or anything. And then the the ZOMG. Okay. We need to see how he takes out a ZOMG because then we might go back to our other strategy of buying a first strike or selling everything for a middle path boat. But we can't always do that because if the map's not even open and we don't time it right, that could be a joke. But let's see how he does it. Okay, here's round 80. It's not terrible. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. It was a little slower because the glue gunner was attacking it, of course, but I'm okay with it. That was sandbox. Why sandbox? Hard mode, dude. What are you doing? That was so stupid. I'm like, I want to play sandbox on a speed run. All right, so we're gonna put you here again, and then, oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna say, okay, I'll restart and then place it there, but I just don't think that matters. It's gonna be the same problem either way. So let's put you here and then try to work on it. We're just gonna have to sacrifice some time on this. That's all there is to it. Because if I put Quincy up front, he's gonna lose some anyway. I mean, I guess I could have started with a ninja and then we wouldn't probably have lost the first couple rounds, but then would have caught up with us later. And just because they leave our site doesn't mean we're losing the round, because as long as we have some to pop, that red one doesn't really matter, see? And then so we didn't waste any time actually, which is nice. So I think best course of action here is another ninja, to be completely honest. Gonna get a druid eventually and even a wizard, because you kind of have to be redundant on Magic Monkeys only. There's not that much variation you can do. So your best tower is gonna be the bottom path wizard, or of course the middle path druid is like the ultimate for this. And that's kind of what you're gonna have to do. And then what varies is how you start it. And I think this is actually unique. We've never done a double ninja start on Magic Monkeys only, but it's also very beneficial because I think they're the strongest ones you can get cheaply, because saving up for that 1100 for the Druid of the Jungle is pretty rough sometimes. Like you end up having problems. And then I'm wondering too, like, am I being dumb for not placing a guy here when I have the chance to? Because now look at all this time I'm wasting just waiting for that to happen. I think I should do that next round. Sell one of them, put the other one here. Because this is fast, but then when you lose, it's slow. See, look at that timing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna put one here and go like this, sell this one, put it here, and then go like that. Okay, now we have a cleanup if anything was to have a problem, and then we can buy this one as well. I like this. I think that helped us out tremendously as far as speed goes, but now we have to make sure we get a druid in time for 28. Or an alchemist or druid, either one. I think alchemist is probably safer, because we can just put him right here, put him on strong. But kind of a bummer thing too is that my whole plan could have been eaten alive with that little pull I did on this guy, because all it takes is that round to have changed on me, and then guess what? But I mean, for those of you using this as a guide, you're not going to be speed throughing it. You can just turn off auto start if you wanted to and make this super, super simple, and just focus on where you're at. You can actually do the math on it too and time it out and go, okay, well, you know, in 3 more rounds, I'll have this one open so I can save up this much amount of money just based on what I'm doing. But I don't like to play that way. We're just going for it. We're going fast, and I think it's working so far. Now for our first Moab, I mean, maybe our best one would be put a Bloon Jitsu here to be completely good, but then no, because then I have to worry about when I'm going to upgrade, and it's just goofy. Okay, there's no way we're going to lose, but I am taking a giant gamble on speed here because I don't know what's going to happen here, and then it just wasn't what I wanted. Oh man, okay. It wasn't the slowest thing in the world, but it just wasn't my favorite. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to shimmer. We don't need shimmer, but I am going to get the death bloons. And I think that's going to make this just completely ridiculous, because I'll have them set all the way back here. And then everything that we pop, which will be every bloon because it's right in the front, will just come back and eat them all alive, and we'll have no problems. And just like that, you have like one of the strongest towers in the game. Oh my goodness. And we'll place it right there. And then it'll always stay at 500 because we're in the front. And he gets shimmered for him. This is beautiful. But I do want to alch buff him a little bit stronger, because then he'll hit everybody. And it wouldn't hurt to have him more alch buffed and him as well. And then this should be a nice Moab taker router. And then just to be not dumb, right? We can upgrade this guy to a Bloon Jitsu as well. All right, so the Moab only made it to about right there, I think is where it broke open. So I'm very happy with this. Now, my only concern is going to be round 63 because we don't have anything good yet. And I've just realized we have a new magic monkey to help us out, but none of them would I want to use for 63, so it doesn't matter. Now, I would love to get my spirit, because then not only do we get money, which helps out a lot, because we end up having like 20,000 extra dollars we didn't have if we get spirit early. But I think it'll be easier since we spent all this money and all this other junk to get, well, you know, let me do some quick math. I can sell everything for 20,000, including him. But then we're talking, we need 37,000, so it'll be 15. I need about, oh, actually, I think we could buy it all if we sold it all right now, actually. But we're going to do this instead. Well, no, we're not. I thought it was going to go the other way, and this was going to open up this round, and it's not. So we're going to have to like naturally take out the other guy. Okay, we'll just do this, and then we'll open up like that. That's not a big deal. And then actually, you know what? I'm done. Just do this. Move it back a little bit, have him take out everything. And I think this is faster than Spirit anyway, because Spirit does take time to take down like fortified and bigger ones, BFBs and stuff. But this guy just doesn't care. Literally just looks them all in the face and says, not today, Buster. Okay, I kind of made a dumb move. I sold the ninja because I was like, oh, I'm not using it. But a couple of times, nothing slipped through yet, but they do get kind of far on that little delay when the round starts over. So that's a little scary because I need like $20,000 more to even get to this guy. I do have Quincy's ability, so if anything gets through, we'll be fine as far as time goes. We're not losing for sure. I just don't want to lose time. This is going to take me all day to get that 37,000. I mean, I could sell him once it gets to the little bit bigger rounds, but then again, why would I do that? Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to get Spirit. See, that's why I like to get him first, because he's just a lot of money. You get extras, which is awesome. But I think I can just go like this. Oh, yeah, dude, just do that. Like, Camo's not really concerned, so I can get that last. So 75 actually scared me for a second. I was trying to use my ability and I couldn't. And I was trying to hit the third one when I needed to be hitting the second just because I was panicking. And the last rush of like big BFBs made it pretty far down the track. That was actually kind of scary, even with this guy there. So that was rough. Now, again, I want to put a little sea monkey there, but I'm afraid that his little spinning around thing for the Moab class is actually going to slow us down because we can't fully attack him. There's bad placements left over here. I guess I could do this, put him like right there, and then go all the way up to this one, put him on strong. I am going to have to use my ability for the second half of 78 for sure. Oh, I guess not. You never know. If this guy has a BFB, a zombie BFB out, you're good to go. If he doesn't, you're going to get wrecked on. It's just totally RNG, but I mean, it works. But at the risk of sounding like a broken record, this has to be a fast time, like one of the fastest, right? I mean, we're getting there. For this one, I'm just going to use my ability. I used freaking Quincy's first ability. What a genius. All right, we're going to use that ability there. I can't believe I just did that. I was like, oh yeah, Quincy, you got this, buddy. All right, so we're on this one, medium, hard, and then we're on double HP. Please, Quincy, don't start in the back. I know you're going to, but I don't want you to. Oh my God, he still does. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. No, let's do what we did earlier. Why don't we do that? That was working just fine. And then I'll put the sniper there as like a cleanup if anything happens, but then we'll just build up this little defense, kind of like we did in reverse, right? We don't need to get crazy and not lose just yet. We have spikes here. We have mana shields. So let's just take the little risks that we can. And then on Chimps mode, we'll think about it smarter and play stuff in the middle, blah, blah, blah. But for now, this is great. So as soon as I placed my farm down and upgraded it once, everything started slipping through the cracks, which is pretty funny. And it's taking all of my being not just to just sell this stuff and buy a druid, and then we wouldn't have to worry about anything. But I do want to keep it different, like I was saying for you guys. We got to keep varying up our strategies so we can get better at the game, and just so it's not stale and boring. But I'll tell you what, I would love to use a druid right now. He'd be so much better than this stuff that we're trying to pull off. Okay, so for lead, we don't have anything at all except for this. So if he screws us up, we're done for. But I'm going to go for it and hope that it works. And he did it. Oh my goodness, dude, you're so dumb. That's why I don't like you. That's why I don't like you. You just ruined my day, to be completely honest. And then so I think the best right now, just to be on the safe side, put this on strong. Now we don't have any. Now there's no worry at all. Okay, we're going to be going for the Moab Assassin for round 40. Since it is double HP, I know we're going to have problems. And I think we should be able to get it. I just don't know if we'll have to get it enough time to like use it. So we might have to sell something here. I don't know what we'd sell though, unless I sold my farm, which that's an absolute no. Are we going to have enough here though? We should, right? And it just might take some time, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, don't take it out. Okay, good. That's actually good. That's better for us. We'll buy this one to here. I'm liking this so far. We'll grab an Alchemist for you. Okay, so now you can pop lead as well, and we'll get a camo for you. Took a little getting used to, but now we're up to par. I think we're good. And we have primary training. Now we just got to get this guy to Berserker Brew, and then we'll get him to this one. And now I'm thinking of Flame Monkey right here. Just get up Dragon's Breath, and then that. What are we going to do for cleanup on these Moabs? So maybe the crossbow can turn around and like just crit everything at the end. Because I want to upgrade this Alchemist, but I think a farm is more important. We need more to get to the end here, because it is going to get kind of ridiculous. You guys know how it goes. Double HP just turns into this wild, long-taking game mode just because everything takes 20 times as long to beat it up. Okay, here's our first one, hopefully. Here we are. Come on. Oh, we're still on 49. Okay, I was like, what happened? We didn't even see it. We're that good? Okay, there we... Oh, dude. Dude, that's gross. Dude, okay. So we're going to have to do this then. Can I fit you? Okay, Quincy, come on, help me out here, buddy. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get an Apache just to take on that. And then that means I need a shimmer then because he can't pop camo. So we'll shimmer here, actually. That's not bad. Actually, let's just do this. Let's do this. And then we'll, if we can, we'll get that one. Perfect, actually. Perfect. Okay. We have some extra defense here. It's a total hodgepodge little game thing here, but I like it. And then I can actually put you here. Okay, I'm happy. Normally, if you guys remember, I'd get a bottom path village so we can have that extra money, and I'd get like a Spectre And then I'd get an extra farm, and we start doing crazy farming methods to get this thing up to where we would have a bottom path flying fortress plane by the end of round 80, so we can just speed through this thing. But the farming on this is just atrocious, and I know if I place it, you can't even place it, that's kind of a joke. I'll forget about it, and we won't be able to sell it. We'll just waste money. So this is probably my favorite idea. Now we have a double HP BFB coming here real soon, and I don't know how we're going to take it. Quincy again. I did the dumb Quincy stuff. We're just going to do this and then use that ability, and I think that should be fine. But before 63, we have to have this guy. So I'm going to sell you, and then I'm going to sell the flame. I don't think I need that one as much. So we'll sell the flame, buy the Apache Dart ship, and now we're covered on 63. I think it's safe to sell this one and buy this one. I don't know if it's going to like make its money back in time, because 48,000 is still a lot of money here. All right, I think I can do this. I think I can hopefully do this. We're gonna sell, and now we have enough for it. Yes, okay. But now our problem is I don't have like a good camo. We do have that camo, but it's like not good. So I'm gonna have to do this. Not in range, okay. In range, okay, perfect. There we go. Now this one, 1000% can beat it. Just how fast can we beat it is the problem. So I think if I just put like a little ice guy here, that will help us out a lot. You know, I've used the village so much and always upgraded it that if you bet me $100 that the village default is a green little band around the top, I would be completely and utterly wrong. I'm so used to it being red on top here that I don't even realize that it's green. That is funny. Are there any Easter eggs on this besides, you know, of course, that it just spins around in circles or with this little tile thing? Reminds me of those little games you play, those puzzles where you have to slide everything out and then get the X out of the like slit on the end. But I don't think there is anything on here, right? Like you'd think the fountain, like if you placed the water tower near it or did something kind of crazy, did back left, up, down, X right, XB, XB, A, you know, one of those things, it would work. Okay, I guess just to make this, well, actually, we can make it a little faster, huh? Grab a couple of these and just blow them up at the end. So let's go triple, triple. And that actually helped, I think. And then I used Quincy's first ability because that's always helpful. And then use the other one. Now we're on to half cash here. And I'm not excited about it even the slightest, but we're going to get it. Don't worry. I'm a professional. Then we're going to put a guy here, a guy there. We're going to hit play, and we're going to put another one here. Now, it is going to be a slow start, obviously, but the whole thing with half cash is don't lose, and it's faster than losing. Yeah, obviously, duh. Genius. Okay, now I want Quincy up here, or here, actually. Will I have enough for here? Oh, my goodness. I don't even know. I need Quincy, like, preferably here, but if he goes there, that's fine, too. But I just need something sooner than later. This is taking forever. Dude, half cash is straight donkey. This takes forever and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. It's taking forever. We're losing our time that we had a huge leap on. And there's nothing I can do about it. Like I could probably place 25 dart monkeys up front, but you know, that would take some actual prep and stuff, which I'm not doing. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna slow down to like 2 seconds here because I wanna make sure it's in a good spot so that we don't lose. And then we go. Now we got Quincy where I wanted him the whole time. I'm happy with it. So I think we're good on camo, I think. But I do find it completely wild after all these years and all these hours of playing Bloons, 5,000, 6,000 plus. I just learned recently that your hero levels up differently depending on the expert level of the map. So if you're on beginner map, it's gonna XP lower, slower than intermediate versus advanced versus expert, which I think is completely absurdly crazy. Okay, now next one is going to be a wizard right here because he'll be like good for lead and camo, I think. Actually, no, I don't want that yet. I have a plan. It's going to be up here. The one thing I always forget about is the round 40 Moab, and no wizard with stupid fire is going to help us there. We need something up here. So I think I'm going to go with the flame. And the reason why, that again doesn't help with the Moab, but if Quincy can take out the Moab, then this guy will 1000% take out all of the ceramics underneath with his crazy fire stuff, especially since I'll have extra range. It'll be beautiful if I can make it happen. But since I just sold that wizard, I wasted a couple $100. I don't know if I'll actually have enough for it all. Kind of gross if you think about it, but he actually pops lead too. So we don't have to worry about camo. We don't have to worry about lead, just timing to get there because it's gonna take forever. I kind of absolutely hate this plan now. I didn't realize how long it's gonna take. Like I literally have to wait for this guy to get to a flame at 3750 or something. And in the meantime, like, what am I gonna do? Just like he's gonna take out all the leads. It's beautiful, but we're talking, we've been fighting everything up here. Now we're fighting it back here. Like that's crazy. But I don't know what I could have done any differently besides, I don't know, maybe a bomb earlier on. And poor Quincy can't pop lead just yet, so that's a joke. And then let's say I do get it before 40, which I have to, otherwise we're gonna lose. I need something for camo on 42 because Quincy's gonna start lagging here any second. And so I am going to have to put a wizard right there immediately and then get it up to at least second tier so it can fight with Quincy, and then eventually a shimmer so then this guy can fight afterwards. So that means what I'm getting at is that we're not going to have our defense be down here for a while until I get actually past the wizard. Okay, I need to know if I need to use Quincy here. I might have I probably could have had enough if I didn't waste my money on this stupid wizard in the beginning. Are we good though? Are we good? Just to be safe though, let's just use it. Why not? Yeah, that was actually not bad. And then we'll use it on the camo if I don't mess that up, which I think I messed that up, to be completely honest. Yeah, I didn't have enough for it. Oh well. Oh well. Let's waste more time. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me this thing. Give me it. Okay, there we go. Now we're set. Playing with fire, literally. Okay, I'm gonna get my wizard here ready though, because I don't want to slow down. Oh, actually, I have to use it. Oh, I have to beat the Moab this way. Uh-oh. Thought I'd have a wizard there with some fire at least. See, that's what I'm talking about. This map's actually kind of tough when you come down to this kind of stuff. So I'm going to use it here and go Quincy, 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 pop it open. He'll take it out. Oh my God, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Camo, camo. There we go. We're good. I see shimmer. Not exactly where I wanted that fire flame. I wanted it up there to, speed it up a little bit, but can't complain. Placed it very quickly. See, I think we would have lost there for sure if we didn't have that. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Now here's how we do this. We shimmer and then we start placing bombs. That's all we got to do. Just place a bunch of bombs. I feel like that's going to be our strongest ally here. Can I get this one? Can I get it? Can I get it? Yes, I can. Okay, now we're definitely not getting recursive, but that doesn't matter. Okay, I really need this round, so hopefully I can get it, and I did. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Can I get the heavy bombs too? Yes, okay, we got our first one. Okay, let's just place more down then. I'm gonna put another one here, and we're just gonna build that up later on too. This is so cool, because this will take down, can't take down 40. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to have to use an ability because then we're done for. I think I should have focused and put some up there, like another bomb, but we'll get there. I think I'm just gonna literally just place only bombs from here on out. Just call it a day with that. Dude, look how much money I have. That's what I'm talking about. This is actually tough if you don't do it right. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. I might get you up if I have enough money. I don't think that would be a terrible idea, but if it doesn't, I also don't care. Okay, can't do it. So I'm gonna put a bomb right here. Hopefully, come on, dude, before the time ends. We'll put this one up to there, and I just think it's a good idea to have another one there so we can attack there and then clean up here. And there's a BFB actually going down pretty quick with 2 recursives. I like it. And then I will have this recursive before 63. So 63 will be a guarantee, especially with the fiery over here. Now, well, I guess that's it, huh? I guess that's it. I wanted to get my little wizard at the bottom, but I need to place when I can. So I might as well get this one. I'm like kind of panicking right now, to be completely honest with you. This is actually stressing me out for the fact that I can't place things when I want to, where I want to, without slowing down and stopping the round and stuff. So you know what? I do agree. This is an intermediate map. I would even say it's like, obviously it's not no clockwork or gear, whatever you want to call that awful map, but it's kind of tough. It's stressing me out. If you have my type of personality or hindrances, like this is kind of stressing me out big time. Can I get you up to Necromancer popped on me yet, or no? We're just not going to get that one? Because I'll never save up for it. I just want to have it when I'm there. Okay, I got it. Cool. Place it there. I'm happy. I'm super happy with that. And then I can clean up this one. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. 4 recursives and then the cool little death wizard. Guys, I forgot to give you an update though, based on what happened last time in our story on the Luminous Cove map. It's I guess you'd say it's happier. I told you guys about my dog, what's going on, and he was having a bad time, and I thought it was his end of the time, unfortunately, but he is here and doing just as good as he was a few months ago. As I mentioned before, he's never going to get better. He is 15 and a half years old. He's an old boy, but we have him on a good, I was able to go to the vet and get better meds for him and a better pain management regimen for him. So he's kind of just chilling with us now. He's doing his old dog thing. He's still frantic and he still wants to be around us at every second if he can, but mostly he sleeps throughout the day. And then we walk him out, we play with him and do our thing. But he's doing the old dog thing, which I was hoping he was going to do months and years ago. Just lay there, be a dog, get his pets, get his treats, and be loved by the family. But he's always trying to be like, I'm not old. And he'd always try to be running around, hurting his leg more than he needs to because he has a bum leg I was telling you about. So now we've kind of managed it. He's still not doing the best with holding in all of his bodily movements, if you will. But he's at the point where he can, I guess you could say just peacefully live out his old boy days, or as much as he can, which is cool. And we hang out with him at night before we go to bed, let him know we love him. He'll go to sleep a little easier if we're there with him, and we're just doing that kind of stuff with him. So I think it's a little bit more of a positive story, but it's never going to be better. It's just going to slowly decline, unfortunately, but we're managing it. So for all of you who showed all that love on that last video, I did not expect all of you to even listen to the story, let alone respond to it. So you guys are awesome. I know a lot of you have gone through the similar things. It's just tough with animals, and you wish you could like press a button to give you the right decisions or make the right choices, and it just doesn't work that way in life, unfortunately. I can't fit this village in here either. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? I'm literally looking for this thing to go. Oh, I give up. I give up. Just another bomb then. Let's just do another bomb just for safe measure here. But you guys are awesome. I've always had an awesome audience, and I like to tell a story every now and then with these videos. Try to get one every time, but I don't always have a story because my life can be pretty boring. But there's been a lot of chaos with that going on. So we're finally to a spot where we can, I wouldn't say we're relaxed because we're definitely not that. We're definitely not relaxed. Don't tell me that, but we're manageable. So we have 5 recursives and this little wizard here. I used Quincy actually does work this time. He's not back in the corner. I was like, Quincy, you're not doing anything. Okay, but there we go. We cleared that one out super easy. We are on to Impoppable. We are making great time. I'm happy with it. Yes, no, we're on alternate bloon. Oh my goodness. I hate this. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is skip Quincy for now and start with this one like we talked about earlier. I don't know if that's the best play. It might be really slow. Oh, but he's still attacking. I just know Quincy in the back wouldn't do anything against camos, so we definitely need something like this. And oh, we have this. What are we doing? Okay, that's not terrible. I'm thinking I can even get sharp shurikens. That's how you say it, right? Sharp shurikens. We can get sharp shurikens and then even get a ninja sniper with lead. Like, what are we gonna use to pop lead, to be completely honest? Okay, I'm gonna do this. An alchemist would be the easiest, but a sniper would be the most helpful. Well, actually, will this work, or am I gonna just completely just have a bad time right now? No, let's just do this. I'm not gonna chance it. Let's not chance it. I was gonna buy the sniper, and I don't think I would have had enough to get actual lead, so we would have just been in a really bad spot. So I think the alchemist here is a better choice. And then we do need Quincy eventually, though. This actually isn't bad. I can put Quincy here. That's great. Okay, perfect. I'm happy with that. And then I think maybe get this guy to a crossbow, but then we need, yeah, crossbow would be good because it'll help us get to this $900, $800 double shot upgrade. But then I'm kind of concerned about 24. So I will have to get him to acidic mixture dip to hope that he'll pop it, which is kind of a gamble completely because alchemist sucks. All right, this is the plan then. That's what we're gonna have to do and hope that it works. Oh, dude, lead completely? It wasn't just camo lead? Oh, I didn't even realize that because we are in alternate bloon rounds. What a dum-dum. Okay, I'm gonna get faster throwing then just to make this a little easier if that happens again. All right, this is what we're going for, and I'm hoping it's for the best. I went with a chopper getting to razor rotors, and our only camo are these two right now, which is fine, and the camo lead's being taken care of. I have a 023 crossbow and then a 301 of this guy. Clearly not the best, but the camo hasn't been like too bad on us just yet. That was a little bit of a slip, okay. So I think what we'll do is try to get camo on this one, which is an absolute waste since our round 40 is gonna be awful. I'm kind of thinking we should just take the hit on any camos that go through, but I don't wanna lose to them. So let's just get it. Let's just grab it, make sure we're good. We'll get this one, and then does that hit him? No, it does not. So it's only gonna be jungle jumps for him, which is kind of a waste. But again, it doesn't matter. He's the one that we need the help for, because if we can't take down that guy, then he's the one chasing around the map, which we'll definitely be able to take it out because we do have Quincy's ability. Let's do it. Quincy's ability, take it out, clean it up. Okay, not the fastest, but not the slowest, so I'm cool. I don't know if this is the smartest play, but I know we can take them out, so I'm going with it. And I've gotten a marketplace, and I'm gonna get a second marketplace before I upgrade anything of substantial use, just because I think this is what we need to keep moving on forward. Because we do need money. We normally have a ton of farms, and like I said, we get Flying Fortress for alternate bloon rounds and double HP mobs because it's awful. But in this case, we don't have enough places to farm unless we start doing weird stuff over here, which I'm not gonna do because I'm lazy. So we need to just make the best of what we got. Okay, we have 2 farms before 50. I'm happy with that. Now we could upgrade him, which would be very helpful, I think. Yeah, actually, it's not terrible. He's just not the best in my eyes. Especially we could just get like a couple tacks right here. And this tack's actually in range of the village if I do it like that. That's not terrible. Okay. So we'll get rid of you and we'll alch buff you. I like that. And then I also went with Bloon Jitsu, and I'm also gonna Berserker Brew this guy. Okay, so we got 2 Berserker Brews over here, and we got this one taking down the Moabs. He can help him out, and we'll save up 21,000. I think we're in a good spot. Oh, dude, we took down that fortified so easily. I love it. Okay, I literally can't help myself. I have an absolute problem. I have to farm, dude. I can't just let it not farm. You know, 3 farms is good. 4 farms is better, but I have to buy them all in one go. So that's kind of scary. And we're getting to 63. So I need to actually chill. We're not going to have him be able to take it down. Alternate bloon rounds, though, isn't it easier on 63? Well, you know how one way of finding out, having a tower that doesn't absolutely matter at all. So Apache Dart Ship or a Crossbow Master, something that will just shred through whatever's thrown at it that early on. So I might have to toss some of this stuff, like probably the Ninja, to be completely honest. So 25, 43, which would be 68, which isn't enough right now. It will be. It will be. Okay, I'm using Quincy because it's a fortified BFB, which is absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh, I almost had to use that ability there. Come on, I'm just not going to use it. I don't want to sell anything if I don't need to. It's better to have as much damage as I can. So get it, get it. Okay, there we go. So I'm actually going to sell this one before 63 ends. So on that last rush right there, I'm going to sell it. And the reason why is because if I sell this at 5,000 or 15,000, I now have a really good farm. Well, dude, why was my math so far off? Oh, what a dummy. I could have sold that waste. What a dumb. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We just need $48,000. Oh my goodness. I'll actually just buy another one until then. Doofus. Okay, I have enough to sell you and buy it, right? Okay, no, I'll sell this one too because I don't need anything after this one. I think we're good. And then I will buy another ice right there, or just an ice. I said another because we've been using it, but it was really good with this tower. Oh, never mind. I was going to buy a first strike, but see, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even have enough rounds to do it in. It would have just not come back and I just lose. So you can't even do that. I guess the best would be this one. I'm wondering if I sold everything else, since I don't really need this stuff. Well, I think so, actually. Yeah, it's not bad. I can sell it once this round ends, and then it should be a little faster there, and then Moab Assassin everything. Okay, there's ADL Moab Assassin the first. I should Moab Assassin the second one, huh? Actually, I can do both. Wait for it. Start attacking. Boom. Done. That was actually really cool. I've never done that before, and I should do it every single time. So, okay, there we go. Intermediate. We're on Impoppable. We're almost there, team. Now, this one, I just don't want to get too big-headed, so I'm going to start Quincy up here. Actually there? Actually there. Okay, Quincy, you're going to start here. I don't care. That's where you're starting. I don't care. And then that's actually a really good spot. I'm happy with it. Round 6 is way better than a round 4 start over there. And then this one, just in case. Maybe on strong. Yes. Okay, I got it there before the time ended. That's perfect. And this is kind of what I'm going to be doing for chimps in some way or form or another. So I think we'll start it now. And basically what I'm going to be doing, okay, we'll move him to strong. And then we'll put you here up to that one with advanced intel. Then he can bounce off of his range and his range. And the sub will be kind of like our main attack tower until we can get our helicopter on the side and then start farming like crazy, rather than just put a bunch of stuff in the front. Now that does work and the attack's really good, but I just think this is safer, and Impoppable, you want a good base so you don't lose way late in because it's just a waste of absolute time. So that might have hurt me. I didn't buy the twin guns first. So now I have this kind of like Joker thing, just advanced intel. It's helping, but round 15 and 16 and 17, like, I don't know. Ooh, that was a little rough, but we got it. We got it. Okay, we're gonna do this one. And then, oh, dude, I wanted that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I wanted it. I wanted it. All right, there we go. There we go. And we're going to do this too. This too. There we go. I got double camo now. Almost. Yeah, okay. This one doesn't matter. So I have double camo. Now we just got to worry about something for lead in a few rounds here. I still think Alchemist is the best way to do it, but I need 660, which I will have. So perfect. On strong is ugly, but it'll work. And I can get this one too. Larger potions. There we go. Will it work though? Will it work? And it will. Okay, perfect. And we'll get you up to there. Get you up to here, 1320, I think, and I didn't get it. Oh my goodness, that's so awful. It just takes all of it out of me, I swear. But at least this time, I think I can buy both with no big issues. So I'll just buy this one and then make sure I get this one and then make sure I buy this if I can. But this could actually take out the Moab. So we are good for the next 7 rounds if need be. So with that said, I'm actually gonna farm. Yeah, that'd be smarter play here because this guy's just handling everything. No big deal. There's our Moab, and that was actually really easy. I'm very happy with that. And I'm going to grab this if I can, just to be safe. Why don't I have that upgrade yet? Oh my goodness. Can I get another one? Yes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's actually very helpful. So now this guy is good. We're done. So I could farm, just to make it a little safer here. And I need to start working on our good farm because we need something better than this junk for getting up to the big stuff. So I'm trying something out here. I'm hoping it'll work. So I'm going to put this here. Yes, that will work. Okay. Now, will that be in range of that one or no? So I'd have to probably move that there, and it's still not in range. That's so goofy. So I don't want, dude, this is a bummer. Fatal flaw for sure. I need this over here. So then this one will go there. So I'm trying to, of course, get to the monkey town so then I can get some more money making here. And then what I'll do, okay. I finally got it back together. See, I always do this and I just make it, I'm not taking that much longer. I'm just making it kind of dumb, you know? So now I have this, we're good. We have a cheaper MIB later on, we have this one up to where we need it to be. I can sell this garbage right there. But now we don't have camo for this guy, do we? Oh no, he sees camo. I was gonna say now this guy can't see camo, which is kind of silly, but again, doesn't matter. And now all we need is 23,000 before 63, which shouldn't be a problem. And then we can get another farm and farm a little bit better. And then I can get rid of this sub so this guy gets all the pops so he can get all the pops, of course. That's what we're getting at here because he gets the 50% more pops. I think it's 50%, right? Okay, so here we go. Sell, sell, buy. There we go. I'm happy. I'm gonna buy another farm here because I can. Not in range of the village because that would be stupid. Oh my goodness, I just make dumb mistakes. Oh, I can fit two. That's even better. Dude, these are getting way farther than oh, wrong button. These are getting way farther than I thought they should. Okay, we need something else then. Probably, would be good. A submarine. That was dumb of me to move it. So I guess we'll do that for now because it's smart. So normally I sell everything for like a flying fortress on 80. And I think I might do something similar to that. But first, I think what we'll do, can we get both of these in there? Oh, I'll say that'd be sick if I can get both of them into the village range so I don't have to do anything crazy. But I am going to buy a central market because I have 10 more rounds to farm, so I shouldn't be dumb about it. Like technically I could sell both of these and then buy this one. And now I have two central markets, which is better than what I had before. All right, I'm doing it again, but this time it's smarter reason, okay? So don't judge. I'm selling both of these if I can get my mouse over there. Okay, all of this is gone because I'm going to buy this. And then I have $42,000, $55,000, $75,000, and I only need 21 to get there. So I'm going to get $20,000, sell everything for Flying Fortress, and call it a day. Okay, I don't want to be wrong on my math, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. And then this one. There we go. Perfect. And now I don't have camo, but now I do, so I'll sell both of these. I honestly could just keep this one for right now because it is giving us more money, so it doesn't hurt to have it. And then I could just buy other stuff. That's bugging me having him there. Quincy's good for his abilities. I'll keep it just in case. And then, oh, we're not done. Duh. We still have other things we have to do. I just realized that. So actually, we'll wait. I don't need anything else yet. Okay, I have a ton of money here, so I'm just actually going to go for the stronger stimulant because now it's even cheaper. In this most recent update, he's a cheaper permanent brew, but he doesn't get that crazy of range. But I never really bought it for the range anyway. It was just an extra cool thing to have, but this is doing just fine, to be completely honest. And then I think what I can do is grab the slowdown juice if I can get him in range of the village, and I cannot, unfortunately, I cannot fit him. So I'd have to buy another village. Unless I put it there. Yeah, I can put it there. But it's 95. That's what I wanted, was to get rid of this junk. So we'll just go like this. On strong, let's buy another village. Primary training even, why not? And now I am going to use a first strike on that one. So there we go. And then if I could afford another one, but that's 4 rounds, so I don't think so unless I put it here. I guess just first strike. Who cares? That's super fast, dude. That's super good. Okay, now we're on to chimps. Like, I'm feeling really good about this. Not the fastest run, but it's not the slowest by any means. We're right there in these top 10 for sure. I'm pretty sure. I've not looked, but I think we're there. Okay, now for this one, we're going to start a chimps here. I think that's the best way to do it. And then I think I need to, do I need a dart monkey first or a sub first? Can he make it to a sub first? I want it right where I showed you earlier. Dude, that's a couple of rounds for this guy. I don't know if he can do this. He's a Quincy, you know what I mean? That's 2 more rounds too, because we got to get this one, and then 8 should be fine. Come on, buddy. You got this. You got this. You're good, Quincy. You're good, Quincy. Yes, Quincy, dude. Are you serious? Are you serious right now, Quince? I love it. And now I have an ability if things get a little wacky on like 15, but I think this is pretty solid so far. Okay, so as soon as this one pops up, we have to buy a lot of stuff for it. So I don't want to miss out on that. Can we do this? We can. Okay, so like this one, and then I think we have enough for that. Perfect. It's actually not bad at all. It's the best we can do for it. So now I guess I'm going to add a dart monkey up front so we can bounce off his range. So let's just put this here and on strong. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I do want a sniper though on that chair just for anything that could like accidentally get by. I don't want to make any dumb mistakes, but I think I've already missed that boat. So I'm going to have to use Quincy's ability pretty good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Are we good? We're still good. Okay, you're good, dude. You're good. So I'm going to put this there though. I am going to do that. Just on first though, not strong, just in case. We're good. We're good. Dude, I'm watching this like a hawk. I'm so scared right now. Okay, I think we're okay. Quincy, first ability. Okay. I'm slowing it down just because I got nervous. Sorry, I got nervous. And then I'm going to grab an alchemist if I can. Okay, can I do this? Can I do it in the same? I can't. Okay, what am I do about lead then? Just hope I don't lose. Quincy, can you fight camo? You can. Okay, that was super scary. Okay, lead here on strong. This one. Perfect. Can we do this though? Can we do it? Yes, we can. Quincy. Okay, I'm gonna use that ability. I'm gonna Berserker Brew this one just to be on the safe side. So now he'll be stronger. Okay, he's not fully there, but then I'm gonna grab this one with camo just in case, so he has extra range and he can pop camo. Oh, dude, this is getting kind of sketchy to be completely honest with you. Okay, but I should be able to grab both of the things I need for this next round. So I got triple guns and then perishing potions, and now this guy, I'm done with him. I don't care anymore. But I would like a dart monkey right here for that extra range. But I guess, again, doesn't matter. We don't need it because we have triple guns. A little nervous about 63, but we should be fine. Not 63, 36. Backwards. There we go, right? I think that's a good spot, hopefully. Hopefully like right there then. Let's do that. Quad darts. I'm just going to leave him on. I'm not going to lock him in place just in case something happens. I'm acting like we're on like a super crazy advanced map. I just don't want any dumb mistakes if I don't need them. This guy should handle all the camos on his own, not the helicopter, but these guys. Can we do it? Oh, we did it just fine. Dude, this is so easy. What am I actually worried about? Chill out, bro. And now he can pop lead. So now preferably I'd want this village to hit everybody, which I think I can if I, yeah, look at that range. So I'll put it right there and then do this. Now he's in range. We'll get grow blocker, radar scanner, jungle drums, of course. And now I can alk buff this guy, but unfortunately it's going to alk buff my, oh dude, how do I get him out of there? So like right, oh, actually no, it's not touching the Marine, so we're good. It's right there then. I'm not going to go up any higher than that. I don't want to waste any money. We're just going to try to get this guy straight up to his Apache dart ship, which we have more than enough time because in my years of playing this, if around the round 48, you only need enough to get a like 28,000 for the sub commander, you are good to go getting it by 63. If on 48, you're stuck at 0. So if we need an Apache at only 21,000 back on like 45, we're going to get this thing like super early, probably around like 56, 57. I didn't even realize I did that, but I just saw a couple of regrows get de-regrowed because we have the first ability for this one, the first upgrade, and which is actually going to help speed it up a little bit, right? Because on rounds like 76, when there's a lot of regrows, we won't have to fight any of them, but they're not going to regrow faster than this guy can take them down. So I think we're okay, but it doesn't hurt, right? But we did this mostly with no druids. Like we got a druid on Apopalypse and then magic monkeys only. But how many game modes are there? Like 12, probably 10 or so. And we didn't use it a bunch of times. That's actually pretty cool for me. I'm excited. Okay, I don't like this. We're going a little too far, but the plane can still go the whole rest of the map. So it's not like it's that scary, to be completely honest. And then I have Apache dart ship. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got on 55, 2 rounds quicker than I thought we would. So now we just wait till Apache Prime, that simple. I've had to do nothing so far, but round 75 always makes me nervous. So I'm just gonna have my abilities ready because as you can see, yeah, that last rush is gonna be a little crazy. So I'm just gonna start with his first ability and that was more than enough. That was perfect. Okay. That was a little scary though. Those went a little farther than they needed to. We need $11,000 more to get to Apache Prime. Do we need our ability on 78? I think it would make it faster, right? That's the only problem with going with an Apache Prime strat on Chimps. I'm going to use the ability here for this one just to get out of its way. There we go. But is that it takes so long. And so we are wasting a lot of precious seconds here for this guy to chase around the track, but it's very safe. And that's why I really like it, especially when using Quincy. As soon as the ability comes back, the second rush is already there, which is actually a really, really cool feature about Quincy. So you don't have to like think about it or pay attention. You're just like, oh, it's back. Okay, boom. And then you go boom, 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 and you're done. Sometimes on shorter tracks, it could be a little tough because you have to like, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose. But I've never had a problem with it. As long as you hit the first ability right when it comes out on 78, then the second one's ready to go. But it looks like we'll get it before the ZOMG, maybe? Oh, we did. That is perfect. Now we don't have to like take 30 minutes to fight a ZOMG. Oh my gosh, we still do. It still takes forever. Now, the first thing I always do after I buy the Prime is get Monkey Intelligence Bureau just because I will forget for round 90 and he's terrible against DDTs, I swear. Unless he can like, his rockets can attack him too. But I guess because they're purple rockets, they're like the purple beams on the super monkeys, so they like don't work. Is that how that works? It's kind of weird. And then what we're gonna do is grab a glue gunner because he's the MVP lately. I use him way too much, but he's so good. We're gonna get all the way to that one actually, and then just go on strong. I'm a little worried that strong might not be good because I've been having a lot of trouble with that lately. Like first works better than strong on some rounds, than other rounds they don't, especially when I was having trouble in like Sanctuary or I was trying to beat Flooded Valley, and that just keeps having an issue, but we'll just keep it on strong for here. And on this location in particular, he's so close to the front that he's going to miss DDTs. And that's what I'm a little afraid of, that we could go this whole length and then lose. Okay, now as far as defenses go, we're almost done, which is a little nerve-wracking. Now we're gonna add somebody really great, don't get me wrong. Like super glue is clearly beautiful and amazing, but this is my last defense tower. I think we're just gonna place it here. Is that a better spot? Yeah, in front of the village. Get all the way up to that one. Okay, that's it. And the reason why is because I need enough money to buy, I'm gonna go for 2 first strikes on this just because I don't wanna have any problems. I'm a little nervous. I'm actually very nervous. I don't want this not to work. Okay, 95's ugly. What are we gonna do here? Hopefully the glue gunner can hit them all. Like, it's a hit or miss sometimes. Like, he just doesn't sometimes. But then on this one, he's doing really well. And that wasn't even an issue. Oh my goodness. This is super easy. Okay. So I'm gonna place this one here, and I'm gonna place this one here just to have it ready so I don't have to like click anything later. I'm hoping I can get enough right now so we can at least have one ready for round 100. Come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. Now this one, not gonna happen, right? Nope. But hang on, 99, 100. It'll be ready for it, so I will have an extra one if I need it. That'll be cool, if there's enough money. Okay, come on, what are we doing here? Are we good? Are we good? We're getting too overwhelmed here, buddy. Quincy, use your abilities just in case. Okay, this is a little scary right here. I don't have anything but my second ability, and then I guess, oh, we got it, we got it. Okay, why did I do that? Why did I slow down? Don't slow down, don't slow down. Use your second ability and call it a day. Third ability, first strike, whatever you want to call it. Quincy ability, everybody's ability. Okay, do it, do it, do it, do it to get him out of here. Okay, we did it. Oh my God, we did it, we did it. No losses, that is so cool. Intermediate, for 9, boom. 225, 0, 0, 0, 0. I don't think we've ever hit a 0, 0. And wouldn't you believe it, that puts us in 8th place in the top 10 for an intermediate map. So we have 3 intermediates in top 10. And we bumped out that advanced, so now it's just sunken columns by itself with the rest of them being beginner. But I am very happy with that time. It's under 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's always my goal, with the obviously top goal of just being the best time you can do possibly. But this is starting to look good, guys. We only have a couple of beginners left. A few intermediate, actually. I didn't know we had that many left. But we are slowly but surely getting there. Let's check out our monkey knowledge to make sure we're all on the same page. I didn't even get any. That was an entire black border and I didn't get 1 level or 1 monkey knowledge. This is gonna take forever. But just for you trying to keep up with me, this is what I have here on my magic monkeys. Support, I'm kind of done with support, it'll probably be last. And of course, powers is just for the spikes. And then primary, just to get that extra money. So we're currently trying to finish magic and then we'll go into primary. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That was our 41st black border. And I also like to mention, if you guys have not yet, definitely use creator support code Dabloon when you're purchasing anything from the Ninja Kiwi store, because it helps out the channel at no extra cost to you. It's actually a really cool feature that Ninja Kiwi allowed us to use. So definitely use code Dabloon if you have not yet. And if you missed the last one, check out this video. Weave Black Border Luminous Cove as fast as we possibly can, just like we did here. That's every single game mode as quickly as possible.